Hello again and welcome to yet another episode of my ongoing HTML series. I hope you are learning something and I hope these videos are informational to you. In this one I'm going to cover the col tag or the column tag. Now the column tag is actually really cool because the way it works is it works on all columns within a table. So the table is basically a block that has rows which go across and columns which go up and down. One of the issues with it is when you want to apply a style to columns, the columns have to be, you have to do it for each column. So the way this works is, let's say I want to set the width of the left column separate from the right column. What I would do is inside this tr, which is table row, and then td is like table divider, I think. It's basically a column. So what I would do here is I would do width, and then I would say, let's say 100 pixels. Actually, that's probably kind of small. Let's do 500 pixels. And then for the price, though, I'll do 200 pixels because I want them to be different. If I load my document here, you'll see that one is larger than the other, especially if I highlight them. You'll see 200 pixels, 500 pixels. Very simple. However, what if I had 100 columns of data and I want something to span all of them? I want that to work on all of them. I want to change the width for all of them without having to go through and write it 100 different times. That is where the col tag comes into play. Right after your table head, you add the col tag. And the col tag basically works on all of the columns of that table it's inside. In this case, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add the background color red, and then when I switch over, you'll see that the first column is red. That's pretty cool. I only had to do it once, and it did it for both the header and for the main content body. And just to show you, if I come over here and add a bunch of these product lines here, each one of these rows, and I go back to my page, they all still have the red, which is really, really useful if you're trying to make a table look nice and feel uniform. Another thing you can do is, let's say we wanted to make the second column blue. Boom, just another column tag. And you can do this for each set of columns. You just do col, 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 and it will, every subsequent column tag or col tag will affect the next column. That is really cool. But let's say that we want it to work on both of these. What you can do is you can add span, and then you put in a number. And the number is how many columns you want it to span. In this case, 2. So it does 2 columns at the same time. And then if you wanted to further expand that, you could then have one col tag that spans 2, one col tag that spans none. That is just a single column's worth of information. And then you could have another column tag that spans 2. So if you had 5, you could do something like this. You could do background color red, background color blue, and then you can do background color green. And so then, if we had extra columns, you would see 2 red, a blue, and then 2 greens. I hope that helps. It's extremely useful. You should really use it, especially if you're doing tabular data. I hope you learned something, and peace.